Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. It's going to be games I recently completed. Or not so recently completed, once again, because I've not actually done one of these for quite a while. I can't remember if it was the beginning of the year or the end of last year when I did like my last video of this, but it's been a long time anyway. And as a result, yeah, massive pile. Whoa, I'm just bloody overwhelmed with that. Yeah, really big pile. Some I have are actually like replays, but yeah, like PS4 games. But yeah, I thought I would do this, like finally get around to doing this before it gets like really out of hand. Because like the separate part of the drawer I have for like games I've completed so I can talk about them is getting quite full. So I want to quickly do this. So we'll get to a few PlayStation 4 games that were replays. So I ended up finishing off Alien Isolation. Obviously rebought this after like selling it like many years ago just because it was more expensive at the time, and I bought it back and yeah, played for it again on hard mode. And to be honest, guys, my opinion again has changed on this game. Like, I like it like some of the time, but a lot of the time just feels like a massive drag. Like that middle part with the aliens like not chasing you and stuff, it's quite dull. Like with the basically just fighting robots, the android guys, the working Joes. Yeah, just fighting them, and it's just a massive drag. Just those guys like chasing you around because it takes so many bullets to take out, and you have to like try and like sneak around them once you get detected. It's quite hard to lose them because they're really fast. And yeah, I don't know, like I don't think I could play through this game again, so I'm probably gonna sell it once again. I don't know, like I have done a review of this like back in the day how much I enjoyed the game and stuff, and like I said, I do think parts of it are like really enjoyable, but there's just too many like really slow parts. And it's like a bloody 18-hour long game. This is way too long. Like that's one of the things I'll say about this game. It's way too long for for like, a horror game. It's like a bloody almost like an RPG. It's way too long. Like it for me, it does hurt the game. And yeah, I just want to play hide and seek with the alien. It's that's what I want to do because that's quite fun. Because the alien's actually it's really creepy. You just hear it roaming around, and it just makes creepy noises and things. It just I like that part of the game, and I just wish it was more like that and a lot shorter. But yeah, the robots and that, I just don't find them that fun to fight. I just find them more annoying. So yeah, I just don't think I'll play for it again. And another game I replayed, Sonic Mania Plus, which I've played through for I don't know the sixth or seventh time. Like I've played through this game so many times. This game's so bloody good. I really wish they'd make another Sonic game like this. It's so damn good. Even like the return levels, they do like so many like amazing things with the levels. They turn Oil Ocean into a level that I actually really enjoyed. Because in Sonic 2, Oil Ocean was a bit but I love the whole oil thing where like the whole smog and stuff from the fumes, and the fact that if you go into the oil with a fire shield, get like explosions and things, and really cool. So yeah, I got the Chaos Emeralds for the first time. I actually managed to get all the Chaos Emeralds, which obviously allows you to become supersonic, and you get like an extra like final boss. Was it worth it? Eh, maybe. I don't think the final boss with like supersonic was that great, like compared to like previous like Sonic games. But yeah, it's still good to do it. I think the special stages to get the Chaos Emeralds are okay. I think they're in Sonic CD, I think special stages from that. But yeah, I think they were quite good, and yeah, it's definitely worth like doing to get like the trophy and stuff. But yeah, I just like to play for the game normal. I don't really like being Super Sonic because he's too OP. So like, I never like being Super Sonic in any of the Sonic games just because he's obviously invincible. So yeah, kind of ruins the fun. But yeah, Sonic Mania, I love it, absolutely love it. I've played for the game as like Sonic on his own, Knuckles on his own, Tails on his own, Sonic and Tails. I've not actually played for the game as like Ray or Mighty. I played from played a little bit of them, but I've not actually played for the entire game as them just because I like playing as the original three characters. So the other game is I got the platinum trophy for Mania, and I didn't actually tell you I finished the game, did I? I think I picked it up and like I was talking about it in my pickup video, but I never actually said that I completed the game because I think I was on like coming up to the final boss, but I hadn't actually beat it. Yeah, that final boss was kind of annoying. Scaly Pete, he was kind of tough because he had like a boat and had like a shield thing round about the boat and like fired missiles at you. Just want to try and figure out how to like get rid of his shield, which I won't do. Won't tell you about for spoilers in case anybody wants to play the game. But yeah, I really like this game. Like I say, it's quite repetitive, but it's still a lot of fun. Just munching a whole load of things. And yeah, the platinum trophy wasn't like difficult to get at all. It was really just quite time consuming. You know, going around collecting like the hidden like license plates. I say hidden, but they're on your map. You usually can find them quite easily. Some of them are in like underground tunnels you have to go through, but that can get a little bit claustrophobic because there's a big shark in like this little tunnel. Um, but yeah, I think this game's a lot of fun. Like, definitely happy to have this one. Just a unique game. It's just something different. You know, it's not your generic FPS or anything. It's something different playing as a shark. And I finally managed to beat Toki. Yeah, like I hadn't played this game for months because it's a game you have to beat in one sitting, but it's not like a long game. It's like a what 50-minute game. If you don't die, you could probably complete it in like half an hour or something. Um, I don't know. It probably took me about an hour, like because the amount of times I've like, died and had to like restart levels. But yeah, I think this game is quite good. It's just one of those games I get annoyed at because like, you die in one hit. I don't really like games you die in one hit. Like some games get away with it, like Crash Bandicoot, but even Crash Bandicoot, you get like an Uka Uka mask. So yeah, and like checkpoints are not too bad though. I'll give it that. And I beat it on normal. Like it was a little bit tempting at times to drop it down to easy just so I could play through the game, but I stuck with it on normal and I finally managed to do it. Beat the final boss with about like 2 credits remaining. Because you get like 5 lives, I think, and like 9 credits, which are just like your credits are like your continues. So yeah, I had like I don't know 2 lives remaining and like 2 credits or something. So yeah, final beat it. The final boss was a nightmare. The final level was a nightmare, and also that stupid level in the swamp or the jungle. I hate that level. Was it level 5? Ugh, can't stand that level. It's so bloody annoying. The enemies are so annoying in that level. Um, but yeah, this isn't even like have like a platinum trophy. Not that I'd go for it anyway, because you have to like beat arcade mode without using any continues and stuff. I think so. But yeah, it doesn't even have a platinum anyway, so which is quite rare. Even Sonic Mania actually doesn't have a platinum, so that's strange. Finished off Crash Team Racing, CTR. Yeah, my frustration with this game it just kept going up and up and up. This game, like, why they made the single player like so tough? And I was determined to beat it on normal. I didn't want to beat it on easy because I don't like playing games on easy, as I've said many times. I like to play games on their like default difficulty, which should be normal, even though it felt like a hard when I was playing it on hard mode. Yeah, like it ruined the enjoyment for me. I'm just not a big fan of like the drifting in this game. Just I don't know, it just feels awkward. I don't know whether it's just because I'm so used to like Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing maybe, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of the drifting. Like I like the big selection of characters and like your customization. You can get new skins for your characters. You can have new carts and things. That's cool. I like that. Props for that. But yeah, like I just don't want to play for this game again. Like I think the toughest fight for me was Pinstripe. Oh, don't get me started with Pinstripe. Like I don't like that track as it is. The one you're in the air. I can't actually remember what you call it. But yeah, that one you're in the air. I don't like that track in general. But when you're fighting Pinstripe, oh my god, I hate that fight with a passion. Oxide was quite tough as well. Like normal Oxide. I know there's like a final Oxide. I think if you like get all the time relics and all the gems. I think you get like a proper final boss. I believe. Not doing that. I'm a hell. I beat the game normally. Oxide probably has like the best ending, I guess, because it's not like the proper ending that I got. But the hell with it, I cannot be bothered playing for it. Like to get all the gems and the relics, it was too frustrating. I actually ended up playing CTR, the PS1 version, and I had a hell of a lot of fun with that game. Like I didn't complete the game or anything, I just stuck it on to do a few races, a few races and things. I had a lot more fun with that game. So yeah, I'm probably gonna sell this one because I don't know. I don't want to play it again. It's too annoying. Like, it did a great job with like the Crash Insane trilogy, but I don't think it did a good job with this just because of the difficulty alone. Like, I don't have time to get good at a kart racer. Got other games to play. So yeah, we got onto the games that are like first time like playthroughs now. Um, so yeah, we'll go with the PS2 games, I guess, and then work our way down to the PS1 games. There's actually quite a lot of racing games, so if you're not into racing games, you might not like this one too much. But I played through Mashed, Drive to Survive. Now, a lot of these games are going to have trouble talking about because it's been a while. That massive, like, what do you call it, tear. So yeah, you can probably tell with the back, it's very much like Micro Machines. So if you like Micro Machines, there's like a big chance you'll like this game. And yeah, I actually like thought this was quite fun. Again, I do like the Micro Machines kind of game, like the top-down, like little car kind of racing games with like your different weapons and that you can use. Like I really like the environments in this game. Like I say, I'm gonna have a bit of trouble talking about this game just because it was so long ago. It's been months, but probably like 3 or 4 months since I played through this. But I remember having like a decent selection of weapons, a decent variety of level types. I think some of the dialogue with the characters was kind of funny. Again, I can't remember it at the moment. I know there was something about getting something rammed up your tailpipe or something. That was kind of funny, but I don't remember a lot of the dialogue. But I remember it was funny. I remember the characters were likable. They had personality, and I remember the levels being very very nice. So yeah, if you like Micro Machines, definitely recommend that. It's probably like a really cheap game to get. Mashed. I know I think there's a second game, Mashed Fully Loaded. So I might get that at some point. Because like I said, they're not expensive. You can probably get it on eBay for like £3 or £4. Might even get it for £1 or something in a shop. You never know. And another one was London Racer 2. Yikes. Yeah, this is a terrible game. Like I have memories of this game, like growing up. I actually remember enjoying this game, but I never actually like fully completed the tournament. That's something I should mention about Mashed. Like I didn't get every single like medal in this game, but you know, I did play through the game like on normal, I guess. I can't remember how you get like all the medals. Probably like completed on like hard mode or something maybe. I don't remember. It's been so long, but I didn't get all the medals, but I beat like all the stages, so I consider it completed in that regard. Yeah, London Race 2. Like say, I remember having memories of it just because I like how the fact you can race in London and you can race in Edinburgh. Because you don't really like race in Scotland in many games, but yeah, you race in Edinburgh as well, and I think there's America as well. I think is it Canada? Is Canada in the game, or is it just America? Yeah, Las Vegas, New York, Chicago. Yeah, just America. I don't know why I thought it was Canada as well. Yeah, like it's just a very very like basic like racing game. Like the cars don't feel like satisfying to control. They just feel a bit like weird. They're kind of like a little bit floaty, I guess. The game's really easy. Like I played through it on like medium or normal mode, and I never even lost a single race on the tournament mode. Never lost a single race. I almost came close to losing one in like America because the American tracks are actually like a lot tougher than London and Edinburgh. I don't know. I think the American ones were like tougher to like to navigate, like more corners and things, I think. But yeah, it's just a very like basic racing game. Like you've got like this radio station, which I remember having fond memories of because I thought it was quite funny when I was younger. But now that I'm older, I realise that the radio station just does the same like dialogue over and over and over again. It gets quite tedious after like the third or the fourth time that you hear certain things. So yeah, like I say, fond memories because I had the PS1 version back in the day. Maybe it's better in PS1 because the PS2 version's just it's not that good. I'm sorry. Next is what do I do? This one, I guess. Malice, a game called Malice, which is a game I picked up last year, and yeah, like I'm always willing to like try these like platformers. Like I hear a lot of them are quite average and things, but I'm always willing to try them because I do have a massive soft spot for platformers, and it's always good to see like more colourful like platforms and things. This one wasn't for me. This one was quite slow. Like the gameplay is really, really slow. But I did get a little bit used to it, as you do. You get used to like gameplay styles, and it wasn't really bothering me as much. But I don't know, as the game went on, I just found the level design just got quite stale. I think you start off in like a forest and things. It was quite pretty, and you go down in sewers and things, which are okay. But this is later levels. It's really just machinery kind of levels, and I don't know. For me, it started to get a little bit bland, like the level design. Like Malice as a character, she's a bit of a douche. She's quite arrogant, but I don't know. That's kind of her style, I guess. I don't think she's a dislikable character. She's just a bit arrogant. The voice acting in the game's quite charming, I guess. The boss fights, they're so. Just really the thing for me is the level design, the platform just got a little bit annoying later in the game, and yeah, it just wasn't that good. It's not really a long game, like a 7 hour game or something. But yeah, not really something I'd play for again. Just quite average. I might stick that one on eBay, maybe. Quite an average game. And the next one we have is actually one I completed quite recently. I've been playing through this for the last couple of weeks, and I was enjoying it at first. And I do like the series, and I do like the game that this is based on. And it was Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, it's a third-person shooter where you play as Vincent Valentine. Who I like. I think Vincent Valentine's is a good character. I like him in this game. Well, one of the only things I like in this game. So yeah, you get your returning characters. I don't really do too much. See quite a lot of Yuffie. Barrett and Tifa are not really that much in this game. Kaif Sif's in it a little bit as well. Kaif Sif's got a Scottish voice actor, which blew my mind. I never thought he would have a Scottish voice actor. I don't know if it's canon that he's Scottish. Probably not. But yeah, that was kind of surprising. And it was kind of funny. I liked that. But yeah, it's really just I don't know, 10, 11 hour maybe, third person shooter. And it's not really much more than that. It does have RPG elements. You level up and stuff, and you get gil to buy upgrades for your weapons and potions. I usually just spend most of my gil on potions and Phoenix Downs because that's really what I use mostly. But yeah, you have your materia you can attach to your weapons, your fire, your thunder, your ice. So you can do that. It's a couple of different weapons, your pistol, is it Cerberus or something, a shotgun, a machine gun, that kind of thing, a sniper rifle. So you've got that. But yeah, there's way too much dialogue in this game as well. There's loads of dialogue. It's trying to be Metal Gear Solid or something. Way too many cutscenes. It kind of ruins the flow of the game. Having about a 20-minute cutscene or something, and then a little bit of shooting, and then another 5-minute cutscene, and then another little bit of shooting, and maybe another 7-minute cutscene or something. It just ruins the flow of the game. And I wasn't that into the characters. I wanted to see more of Tifa and Barrett, because I don't know, Tifa and Barrett are probably two of my favourite characters. In Final Fantasy VII along with Aerith, but Aerith's not in this game sadly. That's why I don't like the game. No Aerith. But yeah, I would like to see more of Tifa and Barrett, but they was kind of there to make a little appearance, I guess. So that was kind of sad. But yeah, boss fights and that were okay. Just for me, just the thing about the game, it was just very repetitive. And if you don't like third-person shooters, you're probably not gonna like it. See, I would have expected, expecting more from the game. It just wasn't for me. See, I liked maybe the first couple of hours, but then I realised you're really just doing the same things over and over and over again, running around, shooting things, getting to another area, just clearing up that area of enemies. It's very repetitive. So another game to sell, probably. I just don't think it's that good. Stick to Final Fantasy VII and stick to Final Fantasy VII Remake, because those are both great games. And the next one is The Legend of Spyro: Eternal Night. And yeah, it is. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking Dawn of the Dragon for a second, but yeah, it's the third one. So yeah, final played through all 3 games in the Legend of Spyro trilogy. And yeah, to be honest, this one's probably the weakest one. I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's better than I'd rather play this than Dirge of Cerberus or Malice. I'd rather play for this one. At least I've got Spyro. Spyro's a likable character. Cinder's not actually that much in this game. I think she's probably got the least amount of screen time, um, in the trilogy, I would say. But yeah, like for me, like the combat in this game is like way more challenging than the previous game, and also Dawn of the Dragon as well. The combat's actually quite tough. You get into areas that they can kick your ass like quite quick if you don't if you don't watch out. And some of the platforming, oh, don't get me started. Like some of the platforming very blooming frustrating. Like especially like the final areas of the game, it's really tough. And also like when you get to that like jungle area, you have to like jump on like jellyfish or something. That was so bloody tough because I kept slipping off them. Very tough. And you got like the whole gimmick. I guess is like you can slow down time and stuff, which you will need probably because some of the enemies are so annoying. Sometimes you have to like rely on just like slowing down like time just so you can beat up the enemies. Yeah, like really challenging. So yeah, I would probably say as well, probably my least favorite in the series, and probably the toughest like final boss. Like he was kicking my ass. Um, like his first form, like his second form wasn't as tough, but his first form was really tough. He did like so much damage to you. But yeah, like I do think it's a decent game. Like a 6 out of 10 game probably. Like I say, it's probably my least favorite of the trilogy, but I do like the game. I think it's a beautiful looking game. I think the environments are really nice. There's like a pirate theme to the game as well. You go on like the pirate ships and things, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I think it's okay. Like I like the credits music as well. It's kind of sad actually, to be honest. The credits are actually kind of sad, which I didn't expect, to be honest. But yeah, I think it's an okay game. Definitely. I'll keep it because I want to keep the trilogy. And there's like a small chance I'll play for it again, but so it's probably my least favourite of the trilogy. And next two games are PS1 racing games, and I finally played through Gran Turismo 2. So yeah, obviously a big fan of Gran Turismo. I've not really played one that I really dislike. I've absolutely no desire to get Gran Turismo 7 because I hear it's online. It's like the single player is like connected to online, so you have to have like an online connection all the time. And I've heard like bad stories about people like doing like 20, 30 lap races and getting to the end and then like disconnecting and then they lose all their credits. Imagine like spending like 40, 50 minutes doing a race just to like disconnect at the end and lose like everything you've done in that race. That would, I don't know, I think I'd lob something across the room. If that happened to me, that's just terrible. But anyway, yeah, this is like the only Gran Turismo game I've not actually like played through like the main championship at the end. And yeah, I wanted to do that, and I did it. And I've got to say, this is probably like one of my favorite Gran Turismo games. This is amazing. Like I can't believe it's taken me so long to like play through this game because I remember picking this up back in the day and like playing through it and thought, playing through like a couple of hours or something. And thought, it was quite fun. But I don't know why I never had the urge to go back and like fully play through it and like beat the main championship. Because this is an amazing game. Like I was always like saying, this has probably got more content and things, but Gran Turismo One's definitely got obviously nostalgia attached to it. It's a better game. It's got nostalgia, but to be honest, this is definitely a step up from Gran Turismo One. If you take the nostalgia goggles away, I do think this is an improvement overall. I think Gran Turismo One's probably got the better like soundtrack, but definitely for like content and like gameplay and stuff, this has definitely got a lot more. So yeah, definitely love this game. Like I say, it's one of my favourites. Not gonna lie. I don't know where I'd rank it. So I'll probably say Gran Turismo 4 is probably my favourite on PS2. But this could be my second favourite. I don't know. It's definitely a toss up between the two games. And yeah, the last game is Destruction Derby. Yeah, final play for this one as well. Again, this is one of those games that I always like went back to every now and again just to like have some fun in that, but I never actually, took the time to like play through like the campaign, if you can call it a campaign. It's really just a tournament mode where you have like 5 divisions. You start off in Division 5 and you make your way up to the top division. And yeah, it made my way from Division 5 to like 1 like pretty much every single season. And then I got to the final division, Division 1, and it was really tough because like the point threshold to like get to the top was actually really like strict. So it took me about 3 or 4 like tournaments in Division 1 to like to actually win that division. That was really challenging. But obviously Destruction Derby, it's a classic game. I don't think it's aged particularly well. Like the cars, the controls aren't that great, and I found myself like a lot of stages like my vehicle would get wrecked before I finished the race, which was extremely frustrating. I don't know. It felt like the enemy cars had more durability. I don't know whether it was just me or whether it was a coincidence, but I just feel like the opponent's cars seem to last longer than mine. But yeah, it's always satisfying crashing into vehicles, seeing these little pixelated triangles like flying off the cars. Gotta say, like for its time, this was probably like quite a revolution. Seeing bits of like pixels flying around like that as the cars get damaged. But obviously nowadays it has like aged quite badly, but it's still a lot of fun. It's just one of those games you'll go back to and just have some fun. It's not meant to be taken seriously. And I might actually play for Destruction Derby too, because I've got that game as well. See how they're improving that. I'm sure it's probably got more content, maybe more vehicles, because it doesn't have like many vehicles that you can choose. I just chose like the black vehicle, which I don't know, is it there? Yeah, I chose the black one. It probably looked the coolest. I think it's the Grim Reaper or something. And I just think it looked really, really cool. So I chose that one. But yeah, not many cars to choose from, to be honest. But anyway, guys, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Like I say, it's been a long time. I know this is a super long video. I'm rambling on. But yeah, finally I can get these games put in my drawer along with my other games, rather than a separate drawer for games I've completed kind of thing. So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of any of these games. As always, let me know what you've been playing. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the heat as well. It's really bloody hot out here. It's like 22 degrees or something. But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching.